Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a mint chocolate chip cookies and cream layer cake. It's layers of moist, soft chocolate cake, cookies and cream filling, frosted with mint buttercream frosting, and decorated with mini chocolate chips and crushed Oreos. Every bite of this cake has a different flavor and texture. It's absolutely delicious. Let's get started. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Grease 3 8-inch round cake pans or 2 9-inch round pans. Line each pan with a circle of parchment paper and set them aside for now. I've been using this same chocolate cake recipe for many years. It's my family's favorite and it's really easy to make. First, we're going to boil water to add to the batter later. So add the water into a small saucepan and place it onto the stove until it boils. You can add a little more than is needed for now and measure it after boiling to make sure it's still 1 cup, because some of the water will evaporate as it's boiling and will be less than 1 cup. Meanwhile, in a large bowl, add in the sugar, flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Whisk them until combined. Then add in the eggs, milk, or I'm using buttermilk, canola or vegetable oil, and vanilla extract, and whisk them until combined. Try not to overmix the batter. Once the water is boiling, measure it again, add it to the batter, and mix it in until combined. Again, try not to overmix the batter. Pour the batter evenly into the prepared cake pans and bake them in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean, or mostly clean, with a few moist crumbs. When it's done, remove it from the oven and let them cool in the pans for 10 minutes until cooled enough to handle. Then run a butter knife around the edges to loosen them from the pan. Turn them out of the pan. Remove the parchment paper from underneath and place them onto a cooling rack and let them cool completely. Then once they're completely cooled, I like to wrap them in plastic wrap and refrigerate them overnight to make decorating the cake much easier. Then you will need some frosting. I'm using 1 batch of my best ever vanilla buttercream frosting and flavoring it with mint extract instead of vanilla extract, and also coloring it green. I'll put a link to the video showing how to make this in the description box. Then to make the cookies and cream filling, in a medium or large bowl, add in the softened cream cheese and softened butter and beat them with an electric mixer until smooth. Then add in the powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and heavy cream. Mix them in on low speed at first. Then beat it on high speed for another 2 minutes. Use a rolling pin to crush up some Oreo cookies in a plastic bag. Add them into the bowl and mix them in until combined. To assemble the cake, spread a little frosting onto a cake board. Add one of the cake layers onto it, making sure it's centered. Pipe a border of the mint frosting onto the sides, making sure it's about a half an inch away from the edge of the cake. Add some of the cookies and cream filling into the middle and spread it out. Add the next cake layer on top. Pipe a border of the mint frosting. Add more of the cookies and cream filling. And add the last cake layer upside down on top so the top is nice and flat. Fill in between the cake layers with more frosting. And cover the whole cake in a thin layer of frosting. This is the crumb coat, which is a thin layer that catches all the loose crumbs so they don't show up on the outside of the cake. It doesn't matter how it looks at this point. Then place the cake into the fridge for 30 minutes or the freezer for 10 minutes until the frosting is set and no longer sticky. Then remove it from the fridge or freezer. And cover the cake in another layer of frosting, smoothing it out as best as you can. Press some mini chocolate chips all along the lower sides of the cake. Then use the remaining frosting to pipe a border onto it. And add a border to the top edges of the cake too. Decorate the top with some crushed Oreo cookies. I'm using mint Oreos this time. And add some mini chocolate chips on top. And finish it off with some halved Oreos, or you can use whole Oreos. I think halves look better. Then when you're ready to serve, cut out a slice and serve. And that's how to make a mint chocolate chip cookies and cream layer cake. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give this video a like and check out my channel for many more videos and subscribe to my channel for more to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.